years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. The Volunteers will put toe to leather and will get started. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great... You'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and you've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand.
Breaks into the open. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Makes it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw its leg. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. The Volunteers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Quick release by the QB. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Vols will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The give to the tailback. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking downfield, it's Lay. He's got his man across the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's got an open man. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Vols in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The Volunteers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Volunteers are rolling down the field. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the option. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put him in the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Volunteer! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And right down the middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's going to run it, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Handoff from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Looking for a man, it's Lay. Finds his man down the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Hurley. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Vols headed quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Vols in a good spot here with second and short. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
To the air. It's Lay. Pocket breaking down. Slithers into space. Turning it on. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Now, this guy's just starting to have a knack, just an ability to find the football, to make big plays. Some guys are just built like that. He gets the fumble here. Last week he had two. Man, just finds the football in big moments.
So here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Volunteers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. He's got him. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll do it himself. Ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Vols have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 17 over Stanford. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about, there he goes. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Looking for room at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice move to keep running. The Mountaineers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass, it's late. Flips it out in the flat. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Quickly out to the tight end. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
On back-to-back drives, this offense can't get out of their own way. They fumble again. Man, a lot of times you get fired when you fumble. This is another guy. Like, they're going to have to fire the whole team if they keep this pace going.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. On target to the left. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Cavazos.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
And the Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Volunteers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Out of the gun to give to the back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The run from the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was.
It's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Escapes the sack. Escapes trouble. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown ball. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get set.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Lay. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll try the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. grabbed behind the line. It's Turner. Breaks into the open. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll throw on third and short. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing to score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Sam Houston looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 34 to USF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The ball's moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Off play action on first down. Finds a tight end. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Volunteer! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back ready to dive into that playbook. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air, it's late. The throw. Right on the money. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Off the boot, looking for his man. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Trying play action. Pressure coming. Slides away. Fires to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. Turning it on. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Vols will hustle to the line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong next week. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Gets rid of it. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Bringing the heat. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So here is the Tennessee offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last completion sets him up on second down. They want that clock to run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Volunteers are in the hurry up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to his running back. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. They punted away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. The Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. He's taking a deep shot. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. There he goes. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. The 20, the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out. But it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. But listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So West Virginia's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football to...
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Lay. Got it in the middle, it's Hurley. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, West Virginia. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Number 5.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Kentucky's offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Lay. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
West Virginia, 14. Kentucky, 0.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. From the gun to give, looking for room. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Kentucky going quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
To the air, it's Dell. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got him downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. And some room to work. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. And the Mountaineers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The play action fake. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Horn. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Dell. The quick out. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. On third down, he drops to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back.
Quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Lay. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Kentucky. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Kentucky, 7.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snagged in the middle. It's Hurley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. To throw, it's Slay. It's complete to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Quickly complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 7 with the catch and score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Dell. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Got a little space. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Hicks. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air on first down. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's Paul. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Dropping back, it's Dell. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And they fail to hook up on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on downs.
Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first and goal. Trying to pound it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Kentucky! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
28, Kentucky, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Lay. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Using the quick game. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Huge Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Dell. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Abraham. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Hicks. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Now from inside the red zone. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Lay. It's complete. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the
offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Kentucky, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And these two defenses have shown uncommon discipline through 2 quarters, especially the D-backs. They've kept to their assignments, covering those receivers like cheap suits. Certainly not the fashionable wardrobe old KC wears here in studio. Anyway, yes, the passing game. Be better. How's that for a breakdown? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to throw, it's Dell. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Quick release on the RPO.
Now watch the offensive line here. They all block run. As they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Breaks into the open. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's the handoff. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
35, Kentucky, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Lay. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Red pass hits complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Mountaineers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They feed him again. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Lay. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Touchdown, West Virginia. Fitted in the win.
All the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Lay. And it's his fourth interception of the game. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
He'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Reads it, fires complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Completes it in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football. I guess it could have been worse, but as it is, it's a safety. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Oh, he's got a chance. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Trying play action. Slings it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense.
Turning it on! Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Lincoln. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harper. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
On the play. Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Looking to throw again. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Brown. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses, and man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.